Welcome back to Houston Life. When you're constantly in pain, your world can get a whole lot smaller. Even basic everyday activities can become a challenge. And for one local man, Timothy Mockapertris, his back pain became so bad he thought he might have to retire from a job he loved.
Yeah, but that was until he learned of a new therapy that he says was a game changer. Mel Camp went to AK Pain and Spine in the Woodlands to learn more.
My back is unfortunately, it's a cause of me being that guy my whole life. You know, oh, let me grab the winch, you go grab the tools, you know, and I always had to lift stuff myself, get it there. And now I tell these guys when I see, two of you, pick it up, otherwise you're gonna wind up like me.
Timothy Mockapertris is like many who find their way to AK Pain and Spine Centre, suffering chronic pain, needing pain meds to get through the day.
I was constantly in pain, and it was getting to the point where I needed pain pills just to go into work. You know, after about 10 years of just constantly having that back pain, you know, I hate to say it, but you tend to get used to the pain. And it's not a good way to live, you know, because if I forget to take my pain pills or, you know, go out of town or something and I don't have them, it can get bad, you know, with the pain and the way you feel. And it's hard to always go to work and put on that smile when you're constantly in pain.
Tim was actually one of the first patients that I was able to offer a spine spacer to indirectly decompress his disc and his nerves. Tim's been a patient of ours for several years. We talked a little bit about the evolving technologies in the interventional pain space, and he was dealing with chronic back pain. He had pain going down his legs, and we'd tried multiple injections over time. We tried some nerve ablations to try and kill those nerves, which send signals from the joints that are rubbing. And one day, when I got this new technology to be able to offload the disc and increase the nerve opening by about 50%, I knew that Tim would be a great candidate.
The procedure was a success. Tim found it relieved his pain.
I had it done on a Thursday and I was back to work on Monday. You know, with not being able to lift very much, but I was back to work on Monday, and after the procedure, you walk out of the hospital. We went out to lunch right after my procedure. It's a great device.
When an issue with another disc in his back began causing pain, Tim knew where to turn.
I just had my second procedure about 3.5 weeks ago. The first one was scary because I've never had any kind of major procedure like that. Basically looks like, I'm in construction, so it looks like a butterfly anchor, something you'd put into your wall, and it's got teeth on it, and it holds the two vertebrae together so they don't move and bounce on each other. Had the procedure the first year, and that was 2021. I was off pain pills. Things were great. Everybody at work knows I have back problems, and they all try to help me with it by trying to take over, but you know, a lot of times I'm a guy, your pride, you're like, no. So I still try to do that stuff, you know, and these procedures have allowed me to do that stuff again that I shouldn't be doing. You know, but I mean, I'm an average Joe guy, so, you know, when I feel like I can't lift something because I'm getting old, that makes me want to lift it more. You know, but these procedures, like I said, it allows me to do it, and pain-free.
If you didn't have this procedure, would you have to eventually retire earlier than you wanted to, or even, you know, needed to?
Oh yeah, I would not be able to continue on in my current career. This keeps me doing what I love to do, you know. Somebody once said, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And so far, I haven't worked a day in my life. I love my job. And Dr. Khosla keeps me at my job.
Timothy said that he would likely have had to give up his job the way it was going if he didn't have the procedures that he had with you. How does it make you feel knowing that he can stay working, stay doing something he loves?
That's the reason we do it. You got me on that one. You got me on that.
This is why you do what you do.
Yeah.
At AK Pain and Spine Centre, they believe no one in pain should wait. So if you are feeling pain, give them a call today. They have same and next day appointments available. And if you've hit your deductible and are trying to maximise your benefits before the end of the year, the team at AK Pain and Spine can help make it happen. Plus, as a special for Houston Life viewers, they are offering a free initial consultation for the first 25 callers. The number is 281 896 0013 or go to akpainandspine.com.
All right, Mel, thank you. And AK Pain and Spine does have locations across Houston, including in the Woodlands.